What is up, everybody? It has been another long minute. As you all know, I've just been incredibly busy with work. Currently right now working with a client, trying to find him tires, good quality tires, as cheap as I can get them. For those of you who ask, I always get my tires from tireseasy.com. Again, shout out Chris for introducing me to this website. I've been using this site for the past 2 years and for all my tire purchases. Cheapest tires you can find online, I promise you. I'm currently shopping for a client again for some wheels that I'm going to be rebuilding to him. Specs are going to be 19 by 12.5 and 19 by 13.5. Here we have a 305 30 19 and gonna go buy him a 285 30, and that comes to 1131.96. Goddamn. Let's check out these lips that came in today that I ordered back in April for my client from VR Wheels. And if you need any wheel lips, barrels, or hardware, VR Wheels for sure. They'll take great care of you and definitely super quick on shipping. So here is box numero uno, 19 by 6. These are gorgeous. I wish I could run 6-inch slips on the Prelude. Well, I can if I run a big enough barrel and a mad stretch. So these are the 19 by 6s. And then in the box below is the 19 by 7s. So incredibly stoked on rebuilding his wheels for him. When I get the wheels in, that's when I'm going to start doing the rebuilding process. So keep an eye open for that. That should be within the next week or so. But today we are going to be flushing out the automatic transmission fluid in the CRV. I noticed the other day after driving it so much and kind of driving it hard because of my commute to work is super long, that the transmission is starting to not essentially slip, but first gear shifts a little rough once the transmission gets warm. So I inspected the fluid, super black. It's disgusting. So all of these detergents aren't really working at their potential to keep the transmission, gearing, torque converter moving. So hopefully, well, I know that once I do a nice drain and fill on the transmission, that the transmission should start working at its full potential again. So I'm just gonna finish up with this cell real quick, and then we'll begin our nice little DIY. All right, everybody, just finished up. So again, today we will be doing a drain and fill on the CRV's automatic transmission. Since it's an automatic transmission, when you drain the fluid, only about 3 quarts or so will come out, as the remainder of the fluid will stay in the torque converter. So we'll drain 3 quarts out of the old fluid, we'll fill in 3 quarts of the new fluid, which golden rule, always stick with OEM transmission fluid when it comes to automatic cars. So we'll drain out the old, fill in the new. I will drive around the car for about 4 to 5 days. I will do the process again, drain out the remainder of the old fluid that was stuck in the torque converter, then again fill in with the new transmission fluid, drive it around again, and then do a drain and fill one last time. That way the transmission learns the new fluid and all the old fluid is out. Again, a very simple and easy process. A lot of places say not to swap out your transmission fluid with new fluid because it ruins the transmission seals and grommets in the casing, which doesn't make sense to me, because if your transmission is slipping or shifting hard and you can't swap out the fluid, the only way to fix the issue is to rebuild the transmission. But I don't know, shoot me some knowledge in the comments below. But I did the swap on the Prelude when the transmission was shifting rough, and the Integra when I had it when the transmission was shifting a little bit rough, and doing that 3-cycle period flush helped out the transmission immensely. So I don't know, to each their own, but let's get started. Alright guys, so usually the transmission drain bolt is just right underneath the transmission, and it takes, I believe, a 3/8 or a 1/2 inch drive. So I'll be using a drive converter that goes 1/2 inch to 3/8. And then here for extra leverage, I got a retractable ratchet, which you can buy at Harbor Freight. Ooh. No good, guys. Transmission fluid should not be black. Oh, got like gunk on there too. Oh no. Alright guys, so when you're doing this maintenance service, always check the crush bolt washer, making sure that's intact. You really should replace it after taking out the drain bolt, but this crush bolt washer looks like it's still in good shape, so we're just gonna go ahead and reuse it. Cool, all right. So transmission bolt is back on again. For the transmission bolt, just keep it like really snug, not like super tight. Next we will, where'd it go? There it is. Add our OEM transmission fluid. Again, I would recommend a really big funnel, or I guess a really long funnel. This should suffice. Let's get going. Alright, just got done filling the transmission casing with the fluid. I was looking at the owner's manual and it actually says to use Honda ATF Z1. So I did my research real quick and the Z1 is no longer manufactured. Instead, it's now DW1. So you can mix the DW1 with the Z1. Right now I'm going to go ahead and start the CRV, let the motor get to operating temperature, and then we will check our dipstick and making sure that the levels are correct. Alright, so just check the fluid. It is actually right where it should be. So again, I'm going to drive the car for a couple of days and then do another drain and fill. Drive it again another 2 days and then do the final drain and fill. And the CRV should have nice and clean fluid. Alright everybody, just got back from a nice cruise with the CRV. Driving incredibly smooth. Drove super smooth with the old fluid. It's just driving incredible now with the third new fluid. So tomorrow and then the rest of the week, that's when I will finish up the remainder of the drain and fill. But a job well done. Don't really have too much else planned for today. I'm just gonna go ahead and ramble for a little bit about the Prelude. Prelude is holding up, doing good. I've been starting the Prelude like every other day for like 10 minutes. Tire is still at 60 pounds and it's still doing good. Now when I air up, I have to physically lift the body of the car to get this to separate, or just air up the rears a lot. But fitment is still tight, fitment is still good. So after I get the house, move in, get everything settled, work, buy the new motor and trans, do the swap in the Prelude, and if Ernesto doesn't want to buy this H22 for me, I'm thinking I'm going to build this motor here for boost for the channel. So I'll keep like on an engine hoist and just build it throughout the month, throughout the remaining of the year. My goal is for the boost build probably like 350 wheel, which is very achievable because when I do the swap, I'm already gonna have all the bolt-ons and with the Honda. So this motor should just be a drop-in. But let me know, comments below, what you think. I think it'd be awesome to have the Prelude boosted, which honestly was my first plan when I first got the car about 12 years ago, which is crazy to think that I've owned this Prelude for 12 years. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys, but I apologize in advance for a short vlog, but a short vlog is better than no vlog. But thank you again so much for your continuous love and support. It means the world to me. Like I've mentioned in the past videos, have a lot in store for the Prelude and for the channel, but the house I'm trying to buy is my priority right now, so I'm doing whatever it takes to achieve that American dream of mine. And also my work VSXXs are for sale. And if you want more information, my Instagram handle is down here. Shoot me a message through there. That's where you'll find all of the information for the wheels. I'm willing to ship, but if you are interested, just again, let me know. But thank you for sticking around. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And as always, aim high, drive low. See you next time. Take care.